Predictions. This game, I have no idea who's going to win. I just know it's going to be a close game. It's going to be hardly contested. It'll be fought. It'll be fought hard because I feel like, first of all, Dan Bigham being fit for this game is big for them, right? Because he had an injury last time around, and Gareth Anscombe had to come in and save the day, who actually doesn't make the squad. Sam Costello is the sub 10. The midfield of Nick Tompkins and George North will have to play big. I think that's the one place where they might gain an advantage through George North. Just having a winger play at center, they have a lot of firepower, I feel like, in the back. So any good things that will come out of Ireland, out of Wales, I think will come through the 11, 13, 14 channel. And yeah, so Nick Tompkins versus Chocobares is like a matchup that I'm very, very curious to watch. Santiago Carreras has shown a lot of inexperience, especially in the first game against England of the World Cup. So let's see how he comes up against Dan Biggar in a quarterfinal. Interesting that the coach, what's his name? Michael Checker has gone for Carreras over Nick Sanchez. I guess he's also just trying to give him more confidence. I hope he has learned. Last game against, who did they play? I forgot who they played in the last game. He showed a lot more maturity in his game, unlike the first game against England. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting matchup as well. Boffelli, solid. Goal kicking has to be on point throughout the game. Then I'm also looking at Will Rowlands for Wales. Wales are going to put in tackles as always. These boys tackle. I think they have the most tackles in the tournament. They probably have, in the top 5, they have 2 people up there in terms of tackles. Jack Morgan is the flyer at at flank for the Welsh. It's going to be an interesting matchup in the back row of him, Rafael, and Wainwright against Issa, Kremer, and Gonzalez. Sadly, I'm seeing ill discipline costing Argentina in this game. They have just shown that when they're under pressure, like, because ideally this game they should be going in as favorites, right? But after that England game, it's just, I guess it works in their favor because now the pressure is not on them. The pressure is on to go through, but it's like, it's not outright pressure. They're not outright favorites, that them being tagged favorites is something I don't feel like they're good at. They're not amazing at working with that pressure or performing with that pressure. So I'm just seeing discipline being an issue for the Argentinians. If they don't get a yellow card in this game, they're going to win this game. Like, that's for sure. I just feel like they have diversity in their attack. They have a solid defense. They have a good goal kicker. Whereas for Wales, even coming into this tournament, had lost quite a number of games coming to the tournament. They've had a solid run in the group stages. I just feel like Australia were just useless against them. Fiji was probably the most competition they've got received in this tournament. This is going to be one of the toughest tests they're going to face, and I don't know if they have enough to go through an Argentina team that has so much belief, so much firepower, so physical, good scrum. Yeah, so for me, at the end of the day, it comes down to discipline. I just feel like Lavanini has to be on his best behavior. Like, that's the one guy I'm looking at right now, Lavanini. And then, because they come with so much passion and they come with so much emotion, right? And there's always a fine balance of being passionate and emotional while playing for your country in a big game. And when the pressure comes in, you might just, things might just happen. So they need to keep their cool. Hopefully they are. This is something I'm sure they've been talked to about. So it'll be very interesting to see how they deal with the pressure. Carreras on the wing versus Josh Adams is also going to be an interesting matchup. Lots of pace there. Liam Williams needs to be solid at the high ball. The one thing I feel like Argentina are not, they've not shown me yet that they're good at exploiting, not them as a team, but Carreras as a 10. He's good at exploiting a weakness consistently. And that's something that I feel like he has to learn over time. Let's see how he does. Let's see how well he executes the game plan, because he needs to lay an imprint in this game. Like, his fingerprint needs to be all over this game, be it through kicking, um, conducting the line, the back line, making sure people are dropping and going up. Like he needs to he needs to be commanding. He needs to be he needs to be a young Nicolas Sanchez. So this could be his breakout game, I feel, if he gets things right. So I'm very, very curious, as I said earlier, to just watch how Carreras deals with the pressure. This is Santiago Carreras, the fly half, and how he commands the game. Yeah, other than that, I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be this, like, if I'll be surprised if anyone scores above 21 points in this game. I feel like it's just going to be low scoring, gritty, like just goal kicking and lots of defense and lots of tackles. If you have a fantasy team, and you're looking for a booster, that defensive booster, this might be the game to do it, because Wales are going to tackle a lot. So yeah, think about that. But yeah, I am going for an Argentina win. I'm going for a very narrow Argentina win by 3 points to make it to the quarterfinal and face the winner of Ireland or the All Blacks.